So I hope you enjoyed that video. Camera's shaky because I got a whole bunch of adrenaline flowing through my body, bro. I just got out the gym and finished. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I figured I'm gonna just leave in my post-workout thoughts and upload that squat as a separate clip and include this clip that you're watching right now, and as well as with the full video. But first off, I want to say that I know this 225, I've seen some people do some crazy squats online, but I'm not here to compare myself to other people online. I'm here to compare myself to myself, and that's the only thing that really matters. You know, for me, for the time period that I've been training, you know, you always see other people's highlights on Instagram and all that. For me personally, I always take inspiration from other people, but I'll never compare myself to other people, bro. Because, you know, I think social media is deceiving, bro. You just see people's clips, and sometimes if you're not careful, if you're not mindful, then you can take that as like face value, and you can take that as a reality, which is not reality, right? But one thing about me, when you come on my channel, bro, you always gonna get I'm gonna give you guys the real thing, bro. Good and bad, however I'm feeling. I'm human, bro. This is no pain, no progression. So I always bring the yin and the yang. You can't have one without the other. But back to what I was saying, this is a big deal for me, and I'm very thankful to God first and foremost, because I'm always able to push my body to its fullest limit. You know, for the time I've been training too, I've never had any injuries, never had any like crazy things happen to me. It's always been steady, and I'm so thankful for that, bro. Even when I was boxing, you know, like I had a nosebleed, but that was really about it, bro. Never had anything serious or major. This is a big deal for me because for even 10 years ago, when I was like 14, 15, I was a young teenager that, you know, didn't really have any idea of what he was doing in the gym. He just wanted to see if this really worked. So what I did, and I'm gonna speak about this in another video, what I did was just literally pick up some weights and did bicep curls, because that was all I knew. And I was like, oh wow, 2 weeks later I seen some little cuts in my arms, bro. But that was really about it, bro. I don't really have any knowledge with training, but you know, I continued it for a little short period of time, and for a while the only squats I would do was with the dumbbell, bro, if I was training legs when I was 14, 16, 17, bro, because I was intimidated by the barbell squat. It just looked like unsafe and scary to me, to be honest, when I was a teenager. But you know, man, it's crazy to think about that. Even I can think about my high school gym. It was small as hell, bro. Like, it was like a little apartment room. It was that small, bro. And you would see you would have a whole bunch of kids in there training. So I would just kind of, you know, work in one corner, do my own thing, sit by the lat pull down machine. And it wasn't until I would say even like a year or 2 years ago when I really hit the barbell squat, when I realized like, hey man, you know, it's time to push my body to its new limits. And I can remember I would say even a year ago, bro, I told myself, man, I gotta hit that 225, bro. And I never wanted my legs bulky big, you know, I just wanted toned, and just you know, just right for what I want it to be, right? Once again, you always see things on social media, bro. Understand that when you're training, guys, you want to do things for you, bro. And that's just not with training, but in life. You have to set a standard, and you have to set an ideal goal, ideal image, or whatever it is. Whatever it is, you got to do it for you, and you got to know what it is and why you want to do it. It has to be true to you. It has to be true to you. I can't come on here you know, doing some shit for social media, doing something for YouTube, which is why for the longest time, I never really shared my training. I would share like little bits and parts because I told myself, you have to do this off camera for you every time that you come on here, bro. And now I'm at that point in my training journey. I'm at the point in my life as I'm getting older too, where now I can do this off camera, on camera, whatever, bro. I don't have to prove it to you guys. I can, honestly, bro, if it wasn't for YouTube, if it really wasn't for me wanting to be creative, bro, I'm training off camera, bro. But I love to share the journey. And that's one of the things I wish I did earlier, but you know, it is what it is. I don't really regret it. I do wish I shared a little more, but I feel like I shared a good amount, and every day I feel like I'm just getting started, bro. So this is a big deal for me. 225 for 5. I wanted to celebrate, but I said there's nothing to celebrate about yet. You know, this is just a little getting my feet wet in the water once again, as I always say. But I feel good about that, bro. That feels really good. There's a side to me that's really like, it feels like I got the handstand, bro. Just before this, I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous, bro. I was real nervous, I'll be honest. Because just last week I was just hitting 35 pound with 45 on each side. I can't even think how much that is right now. But it feels just like yesterday when I hit, I have this clip on my YouTube shorts when I hit 185, bro. And back at that time, I actually kind of slowed down on my squats, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Because I was like, man, I don't know how big I want my legs to be. Like, I'm still, you know, reevaluating myself and refreshing my mind, you know. Reflecting, resetting. I'm always doing that. And that feels good, man. That feels real good, man. You know, some people might be thinking, not that I care, but some people might be thinking, oh, Monte, what about leg day? Leg day. You know, I guess some comments sometimes are like that, bro. I might get a comment like that once in a while. You know, I kind of laugh it off because I know about the work that I put in, but I don't want to hear nobody talking about, Monte, what about leg day? What about leg day? And by the way, bro, I feel like if you watching another man, I get it, you know. I get it. Like, when we looking at people's physiques, we kind of observe and like see if things are proportionate. But I feel like looking at another man's legs is homo, bro. You know, I'm not, even if I no homo, but even if I notice like, this guy's physique's kind of off with his legs, like I'm just gonna, I ain't gonna say shit, bro. I don't know. I feel like that's homo in my opinion, but whatever. Damn, my alarm went off, but it's 2 a.m. right now, bro. 2 a.m. Pitch black, quiet. I just got in my zone. Actually, this is my second time training today, and boy, that feels good, bro. It's real humbling. Dude. Excuse me. We got like 6 months left of the year, bro. I might even be able to hit 3 plates, bro. I know I will be able to hit 3 plates eventually. That's crazy to think about, bro. But you can do so much, man. 6 weeks tops, bro. If you really just set that, put your mind to that deadline, that timeline, 6 weeks. Anyways, I'm done yapping. This is a big deal to me. I'm glad to share this with you guys and to myself. This video is dedicated to my younger self, dedicated to my future self. I gotta give myself my flowers, bro. You know, I put in that work every day, bro. And I cut people off for this, bro. I cut things off. You know, every day is a sacrifice, bro. So fuck, man, that feels so good. Accidentally hit the power button, but I already want to hit I want to hit that for 10 to 12 reps, bro. That feels so good, man. Like, it's just replaying in my mind again, because once you hit that, bro, the muscle memory does not die, bro. It doesn't die. It stays with you. Always remember, no pain, no progression. Get your reps in, guys. Let's get it, man.